Welcome to the Bandano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Better believe that Adam Silver, I'm not sure how involved he might be, but he is definitely involved in the CBA negotiations. I would argue that the fact the owners have budged as much as they have budged is because of Adam Silver's involvement, because Adam Silver is selling the dream that Caitlin Clark is going to be the one to finally put some bread in their pockets. That Caitlin Clark, her popularity, the CC effect, it's been known to be called, is going to be the reason that moolah is going to be deposited into their bank accounts. Adam Silver sees it. He has faith, at least, that Caitlin Clark will give these owners a return. The players, we know how the players feel. Oh, but it's because of us. It's because... No, it ain't because of you. It's because of Caitlin Clark. Now, Adam Silver was in the building yesterday on broadcast during an Indiana Pacers game where he was gushing over one Caitlin Clark, and he refused to mention every other player in the league. It's very ironic. You talk to Kathy Engelbert, the commissioner of the WNBA, you bring up Caitlin Clark. She refuses to mention Caitlin Clark and talks about every other player in the league. And then when you talk to Adam Silver, he mentions only Caitlin Clark and doesn't mention every other player in the league. Interesting. Like the video, comment, subscribe. That would mean so much to me. Let me know your thoughts down below. Scott Agnes gives us a little bit of an update. Adam Silver, on broadcast, says, and I quote, "To see the popularity of Caitlin Clark, to see the fever exploding in popularity, not just here in Indianapolis, Indiana, but globally, it's remarkable." The popularity of Caitlin Clark and this person and that person and the... Nope, hard stop. The popularity of Caitlin Clark. To see the fever exploding, the fever and this team and that team and this team and that team. Nope, the fever. Hard stop. Not just here in Indianapolis, Indiana, but globally, it's remarkable. And of course, no surprise with Adam Silver saying that. And yet, they put her in a position to get injured repeatedly and allow way too much unprofessional league drama. Get her a whistle, you bald-headed demon. One might think the W would want to capitalize on that instead of letting jealous thugs repeatedly and flagrantly foul Clark with impunity. Alas. I am interested. I am curious if a deal does get done, how different officiating would be in these next upcoming seasons. 26, 27, 28. Is the way the game gets officiated going to be different? Are they going to be a little bit more strict with how they allow these players to get physical with the cash cow, with the star player, with the golden ticket, shout out to Willy Wonka? Or are they going to allow her to get bruised up, beaten, and battered? Because one thing I would say that the owners need to be cognizant of, and I'm sure they are cognizant of, they saw the severe drop-off last year once Caitlin Clark went down. They saw the lack of media talk regarding the WNBA once Caitlin Clark went down. I'm sure they saw it in their buildings as far as tickets and concessions and parking and however else they make their money. I'm sure they saw all of that decrease. In order for that not to take place again, they need to make sure that that number 22 over there in Indiana, they need to make sure that she's protected. If you don't dial back the thuggery that is currently the de facto playing style of the W, the league won't last 2 more years. And yet the crooks keep on messing with Indy. He has ruined the NBA. Yeah, Adam Silver. Yes, you should allow her to be aggravatedly assaulted multiple times per game. It adds to the appeal. Does he not get that we know he's a huge part of it? If not the whole issue, he's trying to scapegoat Kathy, but we do know he's a problem. I would disagree. When it comes to how the WNBA operates, from what we've seen between the players and Kathy, Adam Silver is probably the most level-headed in the room. I'm not going to say the only, the most level-headed. I'm not going to say he's completely level-headed. He has to make these owners money. That's what a lot of these fans don't get. The commissioner needs to make the owners money. Keeping Caitlin Clark upright is going to be the only way that gets done. We also have Christine Brennan. The fascinating thing about this quote is that it is accurate, truthful, logical, driven by data, you name it. Yet it is something the leaders of the WNBA and USA Basketball simply cannot or will not say. Assassin's Back makes a good point over here. Those who can read between the lines see what he did there. He didn't say the popularity of the WNBA. He mentions Caitlin Clark and her team specifically. There's a reason for that. These are all repercussions for the fumble of not taking her to the Olympics. Give her a healthy year next year, and she might become the face of basketball, period. And yet the league shits all over her. You know what would be remarkable, Adam? Pay us what you owe us. I think Adam is a big reason why these owners haven't budged so far in negotiations that they've budged. I need to be honest here. I think he is a large part of the movement, the capitulation, if you will, that the owners are saying, fine, here, take this. All right, 1.2 million. Adam, we got to give him 1.2. Yes, trust me. All right, here's 1.2 million. Adam, 225,000 minimum. You sure we got to do that? Yeah, no, you got to do that. You got to do that. All right, here's 200. Shut up and get a deal done. Otherwise, don't mention her. That sounds like spurging out to me. Sabrina, if you watch the show, I apologize, but that's a little bit spurgy to me. Yeah. That's a little. Shut up and get a deal done. Otherwise, don't mention her. It is what it is. We got some other news. Caitlin Clark's 2025 salary, $114,000 from the WNBA, $16 million in sponsorships. Hot damn, $16 million in sponsorships. It was a frustrating season on the court for Caitlin Clark, as a series of injuries limited her to suit up only for 30% of Indiana Fever games. But she crushed it off the court, thanks to an endorsement portfolio that pushed her total earnings to an estimated $16.1 million, topping her own record for a WNBA player set last year. The breakdown, $16 million from sponsor and $114,000 from her WNBA playing salary and bonuses. In percentage terms, it's 99.3% from endorsements and 0.7% from the WNBA. Clark ranked number 6 in Sportico's highest paid female athletes of 2025, up 4 spots from her debut on the list in 2024 at $11.1 million. So she's climbing. This was the first full year of endorsement contract she signed in 2024 when she was drafted first overall by the Fever. She also signed new partnerships with Ascension St. Vincent and Stanley. The article goes on to give us a little bit of a graphic breakdown here. You got Coco Gauff, number 1, $23 million. Damn. Arena Sabalenka, $50 million. Iga Swiatek, $13 million. Eileen Gu, $23 million. Zheng Qinwen, $19 million. And then Caitlin Clark coming in at a humble $16 million. The only WNBA player to show up on this list. Clark's existing sponsors included Gatorade, State Farm, Wilson, Panini, Hy-Vee, Xfinity, Gainsbridge, and Lilly. In August, Nike announced Clark at its latest signature athlete with a new signature logo, a collection of sportswear and apparel, and a signature sneaker to debut in 2026. 2026. So it's definitely not coming Christmas time. I know, we're 3 weeks away. It's definitely not coming this holiday season. Next holiday season, I'm sure, is going to come with the launch of the new season. That would be pretty cool. Is going to be coming with the launch of March Madness. That would be pretty cool. If we need to wait another 12 months for that sneaker, in the midst of potential lockout, Nike, what are we doing here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Like the video and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.